Mark Stein in the New York Times reporting that the Knicks are making Tim Hardaway Jr. and Courtney Lee available ahead of that February 7th trade deadline. Enes Kanter's name, of course, has already been out there. Here's what Kanter said earlier this week.
I think what they're doing to me is pretty messed up because they just told me this morning that I'm starting. Coach said himself that I'm starting and now coming to the game, didn't even play. I mean, I'm trying to be a good teammate here, man. The whole league knows me. I'm always with my teammates, with the organization every time I play for. But like I said, man, I want to play basketball. We're all competitors, man. I want to play basketball. So just, if you're going to play me here, play me. Or if not, then just get me out of here.
I mean, look, this is part of what happens with losing teams. Guys get frustrated and they want out. We've been tracking buyers and sellers with our trade deadline board. Director Tommy's showing you how beautiful it is. It's so beautiful. Scottie, can you move the Knicks?
Yes.
They are now officially declared sellers. That Tim Hardaway Jr. contract is not small, Zach.
No, it's not. It's the opposite of small, actually.
Who is going to be interested in buying what the Knicks are selling?
My guess will be no one. But
Scottie, I don't think that's good.
Guess, Tim Hardaway actually, the dream for the Knicks is a team with cap room this summer, but not traditionally a place that gets free agents. We'll look at Tim Hardaway and say, well, this is better than anything we're going to get with our cap room. I just don't know who that's going to be. It's not going to be Indiana. I don't see it being Utah. Dallas has gotten some buzz as a Tim Hardaway Jr. place. I don't, maybe. Other than that, you're looking at, can we give him to Cleveland with a second-round pick and Cleveland will eat his salary? Maybe a team like Memphis that if they really pivot and trade Mark and Mike, maybe they look at Tim Hardaway as, hey, we'll take a shot and see. I don't know what the math on that would be. It ain't going to be easy.
Well, you have to be careful when you say Cleveland. I mean, I think a team that is trying to stay in the lottery, not that anyone would ever try to do that, but if they were, do you want Tim Hardaway Jr. on your team?
I don't think Tim Hardaway Jr. helps you get out of the lottery.
You don't think it makes a difference between if you finish second, third, or fourth, fifth worst? No? Wow. He's better than that.
I just don't think he's going to help the Cleveland Cavaliers win any more games than they are.
Not one more game, not two more games.
No.
Wow.
I think so. I would have to say that, in terms of looking at how this young man plays, his size, his ability to help you space the floor. He plays hard defensively. I think he could definitely help give them some energy.
I think what he would really help is the opposite kind of team where he can be literally the fifth option or the fourth option.
I'm just saying that
if you put him into the same role he's in with the Knicks, he's just not going to help you win a lot of games.
I have always felt bad about sort of the position he's been on in this team. And in fact, I think the management of the Knicks has made so many good decisions, startlingly, for that franchise in recent years, except I didn't get this one, and I felt like it has put him in a bad spot because I think he's a player who can contribute. And that contract is sort of what has made him seem overpriced. And so by signing him to that offer sheet, it's sort of like, wow, he's not that good, which translated into some people's mind is he's not good. It's not that. He's just not that good, and it's going to make it hard to have him as a trade asset. I do, since we're talking about New York basketball. The Knicks and the Nets meet tonight at the Barclays Center. I've been wanting to talk about the Nets for a few days now because they've been playing really well. They have won 5 in a row. D'Angelo Russell's been cooking. All tied for the best record in the NBA for the past month and a half. 6 weeks is a long time. Yeah. That is a good sample size. Now, they did just lose Spencer Dinwiddie to a thumb injury. He can still tweet, though, I noticed last night. So,
he's a good tweeter.
Clearly, he's
good
an excellent Twitter follow. But Scottie, the Nets have been showing out. Do you think if you're a free agent this summer, you are paying attention to that, and Brooklyn is a more attractive free agent destination than Madison Square Garden?
I would say that the Brooklyn are playing better. Russell is starting to turn the corners and show signs of being an all-star. But you're still talking about 2 bad franchises. You're still talking about 2 teams that are going to be in the lottery. So I'm going to flip a coin. I hope it don't come down.
Luis
That's
Scola.
my answer.
Wow.
Remember Luis Scola?
I do.
Luis Scola told me years ago, he played for the Nets for years, he said, if they ever get talent here, stars are going to look hard at this place because it's one of the happiest places I've ever been. The practice facility is amazing. The organization's amazing. They have talent now. Yeah. And I've talked to agents in the last couple weeks, including agents who represent marquee players, who have told me we're starting to notice a little bit. Like, they got something cooking over there. I think my guy might actually kind of like what they, if push came to shove, I think he might actually take a meeting at least.
Yeah.
They're getting some buzz. I think a lot of players actually would look at them over the Knicks right now. Not everyone, because the Knicks are the Knicks and will always be the Knicks.
Right. Well, Scottie, there's the perception that some guys really want the spotlight. They want the pressure like Madison Square Garden brings, and some guys don't. Is that true? Is that true that they're, I mean, to me, if you've made it in the NBA, if you have fought and clawed your way to the degree you have to make it in this league, you must be okay playing with pressure. But do you think some guys would kind of prefer the Brooklyn scene a little bit more?
I think guys really love playing on the big stage. They love the pressure, but sometimes you need someone to go along with you to handle that pressure. And for the Knicks and for the Brooklyn Nets, they just haven't got a group of superstars,
Right.
You at least need two.
Right, so KP needs some help, is what you're saying.
Would be great, yes. And so until those teams start to show that they can compete, then it's going to be difficult.
It's still hard.
I mean,
but I think
Porzingis is a great player, but if he never gets any help, then he'll go down like Carmelo.
I think that's one of the attractive things about Brooklyn that you're getting at, though, to players, that it has all the benefits of living and playing in New York without MSG, without all of the pressure that comes with playing
the history that kind of comes on top of it. I don't know. I just don't know if I ever buy about any of these guys. Oh, they just don't want it. I don't know if you can not want it and have made the NBA. I don't know.